bedlam at Fenway Park as the Red Sox clinch the World Series at Fenway for the first time in 95 years.
One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now. Chris Miller. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
And you know, after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this.
Chris Miller will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And the sixth inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Yeah, not much to speak of at all.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Miller is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Chris Miller. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8
strikeout right here. That's a good job to bounce back just when things were starting to look a little grim.
Tries to go the other way with the curveball as this is in the air to left field. Miller is over toward the line.
He's really forced to protect the plate, and you can right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip
thus far. Left field. Miller is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for.
Sure that you can take care of that leadoff guy so they don't get anything started right off the bat. So that's a good job to take care of him here for the first out.
And
catch on that one, springing to the top of the wall, he holds it in. Are you kidding me? You don't get much better than that. Hernandez celebrates the great catch on the mound.
With the Roberto Clemente Bridge in the background, there's a look at the city lights of Pittsburgh, PA. And before we get much further, here's a look at our starting lineups tonight. Chris Miller.
Plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. Chris Miller.
Changeup. This is where he likes to throw it, and it doesn't always.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Chris Miller will come forward now to now.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's
Tony Sanchez.
spinning a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller. Lined hard to center field. McCutcheon is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there. Chris Miller.
Brown. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit. First time. He's running towards second. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Chris Miller.
You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Haas is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2.
And it's an easy play out there in left field.
And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Miller comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
And you know, mile-an-hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up. And I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Try and turn on something.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Chris Miller. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure. It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but Chris Miller.
He could get out of this with the game still even.
In the air to straightaway center field. Brown is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great in the fourth. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Strikes his first time around. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. But he will make the catch on the dead run. Chris Miller.
Now who's ready to go the distance.
And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Fre gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
These two guys have pretty much matched each other.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Miller will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Farm. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Miller is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire.
That one almost off the sign where it says Raiders for tickets. 1-800-Raiders.
Still 2-2 to Alonso.
Posey's thinking, we got pretty good wood on that one. Do I throw it again? Do I throw the split?
No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. And with first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineups for the first. And with that, let's take a look.
That's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Runner from second with 2 away here. Now a ground ball heading for the hole and through the hole, the base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first. Chris Miller.
Pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
So far, he has been.
Muhammad Sullivan will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have Chris Miller? And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Chris Miller, that's so far. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Unbelievable catch.
A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Miller is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out. Here this afternoon, and with that,
we've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And he knows the speed heading down the line, so he won't even risk the 2-1 home. On the move again from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Chris Miller.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Chris Miller for the Cubbies. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout.
Because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Miller will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Chris Miller.
And he's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Breaking pitch there, but it looked like he was waiting for it as he yanks it through the hole and into right field for a 1-out single. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first. Chris Miller.
Got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Vargas is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Man, you got to worry about your footing. You got to worry.
That's slowly hit to the right side. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here.
On the right foot.
Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Miller is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Waved in. Here's the throw to the plate. It is not in time, and that is the ball game. Unbelievable.
Now here's Moore's pitch. And Jeter hits a long drive to right center field. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Like that on the first pitch. Derek Jeter homers into the right center field bleachers. El Capitan. He has come home. And boy, are we happy.